Welcome to Synergy Fitness. My name is Tyler Locke and I will be your lead trainer for this 42-day transformation challenge. In this program, you're going to go through a 3-phase program. We're going to have 18 brand new workouts that you can do at home. Super easy, convenient to do at home, so you guys can learn how to do a properly workout with proper training guides, proper food guides specific to you, and tons of games, some yoga, live hits. So we're going to bring a whole bunch of action to you. But most of all, what we want to do is bring you to a new level. We want to make sure that you guys are getting the best out of this. We want to make sure that you're improving every single day. It doesn't matter if you improve by this or this. It really doesn't matter. Practice makes permanent, and that's kind of what we value here. What we want to do for you guys is make sure that you get the best out of this. So every single day, we're going to make sure that you're improving every day, and by the end, 6 weeks later, you're going to be a brand new body. So, first exercise is your basic squat. So when we squat, I'm going to show you 2 views. The biggest thing is when we get 90, we decide where we want to put that pressure. Whether we're going to push forward or we're going to push back. As I give you a side view, see how most people will want to push forward. Well, I want you to push back and open those knees up. As I go down, I'm not pushing towards those knees. I'm sinking under hamstring. I'm using my glutes. I'm not pushing all that pressure into the knees. So, first exercise, bend knee, sink, activate the bum first. As I go down, knee goes open, 1. Warm up is to get warm, it's not to destroy the muscle. All we want to do is feel it out, making sure we're not going to feel any injuries, any issues. One more, like that. Okay, second exercise is called the butterfly squat. What we're gonna do is suffocate the muscle here. So we're gonna bend knee, we're gonna go into a half squat. As I go down, again, I'm not pushing towards knees. I'm gonna come up halfway. I'm gonna keep that tension, so I'm suffocating that muscle. 1, 2, 3. Down, I'm not going up. 1, 2, 3. Now side view, okay? Holding that still. Oh, it hurts. Down. Again, I'm not pushing towards knees. Down, look at my back. I'm not leaning over so much. Up. 1. Suck in. Up. Breathe out. Okay, next exercise, we're gonna stand on one leg. We're gonna have a slight bend. We still want to try to put the pressure into the glute, not pushing towards the knees, okay? So when I push here, it's in my glute, okay? Then, very slow, up. Up. Again, this is the warm-up. We don't want the band to go back here because then you lose tension. You always want to keep that 10% tension. Bend knee, out, out. See how I'm taking my time, placing that brick. 4, working on coordination balance, which I know that none of y'all go to the gym and do anyway, so make sure you take advantage of it. Okay, so a very challenging exercise, but I like to put it in week 1 because you kind of get to see where you're at. The side lunge, which is very difficult. I'm gonna show you the beginner version. So, toes slightly out. You don't need to be super feet right to the walls, slightly out front corners of the room. As I go down, watch how I'm tucking under. I'm not pushing towards that knee. See my toe? That's a big no-no. I wanna push it back into the heel and bum. Come up to central, then watch how I keep this knee bent so I can still flow. If I lock it, I'm stuck. So you want to make sure, slight bend, corner pocket, come up, pause, come up, pause, come up, stretch, pause. Okay, next exercise will be the push-off lunge. Now when we do this again, it's about taking time when I land. My initial body is gonna go forward and all that pressure is gonna go in the knee. Well, I wanna take that away. I wanna make sure my position's proper. Bend knee, push into bum. Making sure that when I go down, it's like a slingshot. I'm not coming all the way up in slingshot. I'm coming down and I'm gonna push off. Trying to keep that balance. Hit again. Pause. Bend knee. Shift. Make sure the pressure sits in the bum. Push off. Side view. Hit. Knee. Watch my back. I'm not leaning over here. I'm not pushing it into my knee. I'm coming down. Push off. Okay, so for the hip thrust, what most people do, lay down, come up, boom. Okay, what we want to make sure is, as we do a hip thrust, we should be looking forward completely straight the whole time. If you have weights or a bar, you can use that instead of the dumbbells. It doesn't really matter if I do say weighted hip thrust, but we want to get the motion first. So the motion is toes slightly out, okay? And as I come up, I'm squeezing. See how my neck is always looking straight ahead, okay? The whole time. If I'm holding a bar or a weight, I'm doing this. I'm not falling back. What you will do is get way better bum glute activation as I come up. Now squeeze. Up and squeeze. So there's a two-legged hip thrust. I'm gonna just go right into that single leg as well. Same idea, okay? But using one leg much harder. So if you don't have heavy weight, I suggest you use more of the single leg, okay? And notice I'm using my heel, not my toe, okay? I wanna get my hamstrings, glutes, not so much my quads and knees in this one. Then what we're gonna do, okay, is I like personally a full burnout as well. So when I do this, I like to hold and then resist. Again, chin line nice and straight, hold, and nice and slow. I always like to start from the bottom, hands underneath lower back. When I do this, I want to collect that tightness. I collect that lower belly, then I push up, but then I control it on the way down, okay? I'm not going down too deep or else my lower back's gonna hurt. If you find that your lower back is hurting, bend your knees a little bit more, but I collect and then up and slow. I collect, up and slow. I collect, up and slow. Next one is the reverse crunch with knees. So what we're gonna do similar, we're gonna have those knees nice and tight, we're gonna collect, and then nice and slow. Collect, nice and slow. When I do this, make sure that you do collect all of those abs, that lower belly, and my favorite exercise is this, right here, the resistance crunch. So I'm gonna come up. I believe this is the best ab exercise, so make sure you take your time on this. Watch how I use my feet for leverage. As I come back down, I'm gonna go slow. Why it's so great is because it can fit any level. So if you're really strong, you can go really slow. But if you're not, you can kind of just get better at that. As I go down nice and slow. Down, slow, and next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a different variation. So the reverse crunch with punch. So as I come down, I'm gonna come down halfway, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, come down halfway where it hurts the most, 1, 2, 3, oh my God. So, the sumo squat, okay? Holding, sumo squat. As I go down, I bend knee, I push bum, I come down. I keep the weight pretty close to my body. Again, I don't want to lean forward. I don't want to have that position when I come down of leaning forward like this. I want to push through my hamstrings, glutes. Nice, up through the core, big squeeze. Bend knee, same cycle. I push the bum, back, come down. And then I'm gonna blow up on the way up. Keeping that form last time, bend, push. Watch how I'm not leaning too much forward. I'm keeping, it's gonna almost feel like you're gonna fall back. That's how you know you're in good position. Up, squeeze. Okay, the suicide squat. So this is the non-stop exercise. I find a lot of people then will stop in the middle. So it's halfway down wide, shift halfway down narrow stance. Halfway down wide stance, halfway down narrow. See how I never stop? I flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Look at me, doing all. I'm not a singer. Okay, down, again, don't push it into the knees, sink it into the glutes, push it into the bum, don't push it into the knees.